I can never find anything on Netflix anymore. Oh, cool, it's Zach. Yo, Zach, what's up?
Yo! Rex, did you see the new Nintendo Direct?
Nintendo Direct? What Nintendo Direct? I didn't hear any announcement for Nintendo Direct. I thought it was all rumor.
Bro, it just dropped. They have some crazy announcements. Go check it out, man.
All right, I'll go check it out now. All right, let's see what this dude's talking about. Whoa, there was a Nintendo Direct. All right, let's go firmware 5.0. All right, that's cool. The World Ends With You remixed on Nintendo Switch, new Pokken tournament stuff, Kirby, Hyrule Warriors coming to the Switch, Mario Tennis, yees! Super Mario Odyssey DLC. That's awesome. But wait, no firmware update 5.0? What? No virtual console? No voice chat on the Switch? What the heck?
I tried to tell you, Rax. I tried to tell you, man. You gotta listen to an OG. When an OG talks, you stop what you're doing and you say, hey, you know what? This guy knows what he's talking about. You're the young buck on the block. But no, I'm Rax the Great. I know everything. And then what happened? What happened? What happened to that little firmware leak? It was fake? Yeah, it's pretty fake.
But Sean, the video was so well made. I mean, I thought Nintendo would do right by us and give us what we wanted. I mean, the video just looked so good and I just wanted it to be so real, so bad.
Yo, for real though, that leak looked faker than Pamela Anderson's titties on Baywatch. I mean, everyone knew it was fake, Rax. Everyone knew it was fake. Come on, come on. You gotta get better on that, man. You gotta get better.
Wait. Pamela Anderson's titties aren't real either? Ugh! What is life?
Look, man, next time, just trust me. Just listen to the OG. When the OG speaks, you stop, you listen. And if you're not familiar with who I am, I'm RGT85. You should definitely come check out my channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks for stopping by to rip me a new one on my own channel. I much appreciated. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's jump right into the Nintendo Direct announcements. Nintendo started off the Direct very strong, announcing The World Ends With You remixed for the Nintendo Switch. Now, those of you who don't know, this is a Nintendo DS game that was very popular amongst JRPG fans, and it will be interesting to see how they convert it from being a Nintendo DS game to a Nintendo Switch game, because most of the controls on the game were touchscreen controls, but they are implementing new controls that you can use with the Joy-Cons, and not only that, but they are also adding a side-scrolling scenario, so all of this packed together should be really cool. Moving on, for the Pokken tournament fans out there, there is more DLC that was announced as well, and it is coming in 2 different waves. Personally, I am not the biggest Pokken tournament fan, but the DLC might be something that appeals to all of the Pokken tournament fans out there. Now, I really personally think that they could have done a little bit more with this DLC. Each DLC comes with 1 playable character and 2 support characters. So one of the waves of DLC will be Aegislash, and the other is Blastoise. Now, the 2 support Pokemon in each pack will obviously be there to be used in conjunction with those characters, but I personally think they could have added a little bit more to this DLC, and honestly, I think that they should have done something like, you know, add up to 4 characters, because in Pokken Tournament, if you have never played it, there's not very many Pokemon to choose from to play with as it is. So for them to only add 1 character to play with the 2 supporting characters in each pack, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit lacking. Kirby Star Allies. Now, this is something that I was really excited about. Sean, I know you aren't too excited about this, but me personally, I think that this is gonna be an amazing game. I have been a big Kirby fan from as long as I can remember, and the Kirby Crystal Shards game, as you can see, is playing right here, was one of my favorites, and it's really cool that they are implementing the ability to, you know, combine one power with another to create one different power. And honestly, that was something that I felt that when they took it out of previous games, which are the newer games like Kirby's Dream Land, Return to Dreamland, I mean, and the 3DS games, you know, that was a feature that I thought made Kirby so cool. So to see them putting that ability back into the game, and not only that, but adding 4-player co-op, this is gonna be a really, really fun for the younger crowd and fans of Kirby in general. Hyrule Warriors for the Nintendo Switch. Now, this is a game that I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm not too excited about this. I own this game for the Wii U, and I pretty much had my fill for this game on the Wii U. Now, it is cool that they are adding the 3DS features alongside of the Wii U's features while they port it over, but the Warriors games are just something that just, you know, you play through it once. It doesn't really have much replay value in my opinion, but that is my opinion. Don't kill me for that, please. But if you are a fan of this series, by all means, this will be a great addition for people who enjoy these hack and slash games. So by all means, enjoy it. When Nintendo announced Mario Tennis Aces though, that kind of made me very interested. Now, I haven't played a Mario sports game in a while, but I did really enjoy them, especially Mario Golf. Now, with Mario Tennis, they are adding a story mode, and they have these crazy cool looking boss battles. So Mario Tennis coming to the Nintendo Switch will be a great addition to the library for the simple fact that, you know, it'll be something that you can sit down, play couch co-op. The sports games are really fun, so Mario Tennis Aces coming to the Nintendo Switch is gonna be great. Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. This game looks absolutely awesome. Now, I personally picked up Xenoblade Chronicles 2 recently, and honestly, I didn't have as much fun with it as I thought I would, so this game might be the game to fill that void for me. And if you are much like me and you weren't a big fan of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I know there's not too many of you out there, you probably all liked the game, but this game looks absolutely awesome. The monsters in this game look really, really cool. The level design looks really awesome as well. The colors, everything about this game looks absolutely amazing. The ability to kind of build up your base as you progress through the game looks like a really cool feature, and I'm pretty excited about this one. The one thing that really got me super, super excited, no pun intended, was the DLC that was announced for Super Mario Odyssey. I am absolutely obsessed with Super Mario Odyssey. If you are a follower of this channel, you have probably seen me talk about Super Mario Odyssey a little bit more than I should, but for them to be giving us DLC, and not to mention it's free, I'm excited, man. This game is absolutely mind-blowing as it is, so for them to add more DLC, giving us another game mode, it's like a hide-and-go-seek, but with balloons, looks really, really awesome, and we're also getting 3 more costumes. I personally am most excited for the Knight Armor skin. It does remind me of Arthur from like Super Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins, whichever one you are most familiar with. Arthur has some really awesome armor, and you get to play with Super Mario in some kind of armor that looks like Arthur. So I'm pretty excited about this. It is coming out in February, and I can't wait. SNK Heroines. Now, this is a game that's probably going to appeal to fans of the Nitro Blasters game, or maybe you were a fan of Skullgirls. It is an all-female cast fighter game, and honestly, I love myself some fighter games, but there was one thing that they said about this game that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and that was the fact that you can pretty much battle it out with one button. One button? Now, I'm not gonna write this game off immediately, but I am kind of worried that it's not gonna be as good as I expect it to be with the fact that you can battle it out with one button. But, you know, when it comes out, I'll give it a shot, and hopefully it's good. SNK, don't let me down. Some more really cool DLC that Nintendo announced during the Direct was Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is getting a new character, and that character is Donkey Kong. Now, this is really cool because I personally haven't picked up Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle yet, but this might be the one thing that pushes me over the edge to go pick this game up. I have never been a big fan of strategy games, but for some reason Mario plus Rabbids does look very, very fun. So with Donkey Kong being able to be played in that game, I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, first-person shooter fans, we are getting Payday 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I know that Payday 2 has been out for a while and it is available on almost everything that you can think of, but for this to come to the Nintendo Switch is really cool for the simple fact that you are going to be able to take it with you on the go. And not only that, but if you say you meet up with some friends and you don't have any internet connection where you're going, you're gonna be able to play this game locally right there in the same room. And not only that, but you are getting some exclusive content for the Nintendo Switch with an exclusive character. This game is going to be a wonderful addition to the Switch library, and honestly, I can't wait. The next game that was announced, VIII. This game looks really cool. I don't really know too much about this one, but it does kind of remind me of maybe Rime or Journey. If you've ever played those games, this might be something to look into. Now, the aesthetic of the game looks very pleasing and kind of reminds me of Ori and the Blind Forest. If you've never played that, definitely look it up. It has all these kind of low lit areas, but very bright neon lighting on certain objects that make things kind of pop. In terms of gameplay, I don't really know how this game is going to play out. It does look like a 3D adventure game. It doesn't look like there's going to be much combat, and you are also going to be interacting with certain characters and objects in the game by singing in tune with them. I don't really know what that means necessarily, other than it kind of has this 3D adventure game mixed with a rhythm game kind of aspect. But, you know, it looks pretty interesting, and we'll see what it has to offer when it comes out, I guess. Up next, we have Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze being ported over from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch, and honestly, I am super excited about it. When the Nintendo Switch first came out and they started porting over a few games from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was one of those games that I really wanted. And the features that they are adding into the Nintendo Switch version look really cool. The ability to play as Funky Kong and kind of have a little bit of a handicap for those players who have a hard time playing Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. It can be a little difficult, so Funky Kong is going to have some abilities that make some of the more difficult obstacles in the game a little bit easier. So you aren't gonna have to worry about spikes because Funky Kong can kind of go over the spikes with his surfboard. He is also going to be able to hover a little bit in the air, so some of the gaps in the game won't be so difficult either. I think that this is going to be a fantastic port, and you can never have too much Donkey Kong Country, you know? And last but not least, we are getting a port of Dark Souls over on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I know some of you are like, oh, Dark Souls, oh, it's so old, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, there are a lot of hardcore Dark Souls fans out there that have bought a Nintendo Switch, and some of them want to take that game with them on the go. So with Dark Souls coming over to the Nintendo Switch and it being a remastered version, I think this is going to be a great addition to the library. If, you know, more games like this come over to the Switch, not necessarily ports, but maybe even future installments of the Dark Souls series, every little bit of third-party support is absolutely awesome. It makes people get behind the Nintendo Switch even more, and honestly, I think this is a great move. All right, guys, so there you have it. Those were my opinions on the announcements from the Nintendo Direct Mini. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you like this video, and make sure you drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you guys were excited about from this Nintendo Direct Mini, and let me know what you were disappointed in. I know not everybody was super excited about this. I know not everybody was very happy about all of the ports and some of the announcements that they made, but hey, it was better than nothing, I guess. I want to say thank you again to Sean Long from RGT85 for taking the time out of his day to film a couple of pieces for this video. It was a lot of fun, man. Thank you so much. I hope we get to do it again soon. I also want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure to hit that button, become a subscriber. You won't regret it. Or at least I hope not. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out. All of the links to the guys that were in this video will be in the description, like ZachTaylorGames, RGT85. Make sure you go over there and check them out. And I'll see you guys on the next video.